There are two things that will stop sleep: getting into the chat room and also looking at your phone. 80% of people in America sleep with their phone. The phone should not be in the bedroom. It should be out of the bedroom. Even if you're on call, put it in the hallway, you'll wake up. What happens when we sleep? A few things are happening when we sleep. There's a little tiny gland in the base of our brain called the pineal gland. And the pineal gland releases 4 hormones every night. One of these hormones that the pineal gland releases, one is serotonin, and serotonin is your mood hormone. So if you want to feel good, go to bed early.
So what happens if someone goes to bed at midnight? Not only have they cut down by almost half their melatonin, serotonin, agonine, basotosin, and epithalamin, but they've also lost some of their cleaning. And what can also happen is they can wake up in the morning and they've still got memory from the day before in their short-term memory unit because there wasn't enough time to get it into the rapid eye movement.
10 nights of 6 hours sleep a night doubles your risk of mental illness. And 6 hours sleep a night, the person doesn't even know they're not functioning properly because they actually feel all right. What a deception is that? Dr. Matthew Walker.
When we sleep, a few things are happening. There's a little tiny gland in the base of our brain called the pineal gland, and the pineal gland releases 4 hormones every night. These hormones are serotonin, melatonin, arginine vasotosin, and epithalamia. Serotonin is your mood hormone, so if you want to feel good, go to bed early. According to Dr. Matthew Walker, having insomnia can make you a stargazer even if you're not or don't want to be, but you'll be staring at your ceiling instead of the stars. More seriously, sleeplessness is linked to cognitive deterioration and dementia. With the help of Natural Cures by Barbara O'Neill, you can end the never-ending cycle of insomnia, and your pillow will become more than simply a headrest. See how you can train your brain to sleep peacefully for the entire duration of this film, without having to deal with the hassle of taking sleeping drugs. There are 2 things that will stop sleep getting into the chat room and also looking at your phone.
Sleep wasn't a problem before electric lights came along. People went to bed when the sun went down. And if they did anything, you couldn't do much under candlelight, is that right?
80% of people in America sleep with their phone. The phone should not be in the bedroom. It should be out of the bedroom. Even if you're on call, put it in the hallway. In the days before electricity, there was no such thing as insomnia. People used to go to bed as the sun sank. Even if they had work to do, they would light candles at night. However, today's sleep cycles are influenced by a variety of variables, including technology, which leads to long-term insomnia. Before going to bed, almost everyone uses their smartphones or engages with other electronic devices.
There is a blue light that comes out. Now, it's a different frequency to sunlight. But in the middle of the night, if you look at your phone, there's enough blue light going in there to say to your brain, daytime, wake up.
Such as computers or tablets. We frequently spend hours on our cell phones, and this excessive screen time prevents us from sleeping. There is a blue light that comes out now. It's a different frequency from sunlight, but in the middle of the night, if you look at your phone, there's enough blue light going in there to tell your daytime wake up. The pineal gland, which is about the size of a macadamia nut, secretes 4 hormones during the night, but only at specified times. According to Barbara O'Neill, these 4 hormones necessary for better sleep are released between 9 p.m. and 2 a.m. in the winter and 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. in the summer.
You begin to have a knowledge on the important times to sleep and why. There's a little tiny gland in the base of the brain, and it's called the pineal gland. And it's right in the base of your brain. And the pineal gland releases 4 hormones every night, but only in certain hours.
She claims that the time is frequently influenced by circadian rhythms, which are controlled by dark and light signals given through your optic nerve to your brain's control center, also known as the body clock. Your body clock or control center then signals your pineal gland to release serotonin, melatonin, arginine vasotoxin, and epithalamia. Melatonin, a hormone produced by your pineal gland, helps in the better functioning of circadian rhythms, especially the sleep-wake cycle. Your pineal gland releases the highest volumes of melatonin during darkness, but when it is daytime, the production gets lower. While it is not vital for sleep, the presence of melatonin can surely help you sleep better and longer. Melatonin is also called a fix and rejuvenate nighttime hormone. According to Barbara O'Neill, this hormone fixes and rejuvenates both your brain and body during sleep. Since the production of melatonin is greatly affected by the dark and light cycles.
Another hormone is serotonin. That's the mood hormone. So if you want to feel good, go to bed early. What are the kids like if they have a late night?
Barbara O'Neill strongly suggests reducing screen time before bed. There are two main types of sleep: rapid eye movement, REM, and non-rapid eye movement, NREM, REM. Sleep is characterized by the movement of your eyes back and forth as your brain stays active. REM sleep is when you have the most frequent dreams. Initially, we experience NREM sleep, but as the night passes, we transition to REM sleep. After a brief period of REM sleep, the cycle resumes and NREM merges with REM. During NREM sleep, your brain is passive, and as you progress to deeper sleep, your breathing slows and your blood pressure drops. These sleep cycles last 90-120 minutes. Every cycle consists of 3 stages of NREM sleep and 1 stage of REM sleep. In stage 1, you sleep for 5 to 10 minutes before moving to stage 2. In stage 2, your heart rate, breathing, and body temperature drop to prepare your body to get into the deepest sleep. After 10 to 25 minutes, you move to stage 3, the deepest sleep stage. It seems difficult to wake you up now. If someone tries to wake you up, you may feel confused and lost for a few minutes. For adults, stage 3 covers around 25% of their total sleep time while in NREM sleep. Our body repairs, fixes, and regrows body tissues, bones and muscles, and enhances the immune system. Additionally, the processes of courier and cleaning happen during NREM sleep, in which our daytime memories are moved to the cortex and waste is cleaned from neuronal activity. Throughout the day, everything that happens to us is stored in our hippocampus, which is called the short-term storage unit. While we sleep, there's a courier service that takes all of those memories from the day up to the cortex. REM sleep activates parts of the brain that improve learning and memory. During REM sleep, your brain repairs and heals internal damage while also controlling your emotional experiences. Additionally, your brain converts short-term memories into long-term memories. If you don't get enough REM sleep, you may experience short or long-term memory loss, difficulty managing emotions and focus, a compromised immune system, and morning tiredness. Whether it is a lack of REM or NREM sleep, you must focus on your entire sleeping regimen in order to get high-quality sleep. If insomnia is causing you a lot of problems, Barbara O'Neill has you covered.
Now, all through the day, everything that happens to us is stored in our hippocampus back here. It's called the short-term storage unit. While we sleep, there's a courier service that takes all of those memories from the day up to the cortex up the top.
Her natural solutions will help you fight insomnia without fuss and achieve enough REM and NREM sleep, while also releasing those 4 beneficial hormones. If you go to bed late, you're jeopardizing the creation of serotonin, melatonin, and the 2 other hormones mentioned earlier that are essential for human body function. Less sleep will cause you to feel tired the next day, with poorer focus and memory retention abilities. O'Neill recommends getting no less than 8 hours of sleep per night. She says if you want to improve your sleep quality, you should follow her recommended tips, which include opening room windows for fresh air circulation, getting enough sunlight exposure for improved circadian rhythm, avoiding caffeine and sugar in the evening, incorporating exercise into your routine, choosing a balanced diet, drinking enough water, managing stress and anxiety, and practicing gratitude. Sunlight exposure, specifically during the first hour of the day, can fix your circadian rhythm and improve your sleep quality. Plus, sunlight also regulates the production of pineal gland hormones as it fixes the circadian rhythm. Light and dark signals are fed through the optic nerve to communicate with the pineal gland to help balance your circadian rhythm. If you are a frequent traveler, you might already be suffering from jet lag, a condition that occurs after traveling across different time zones. You experience insomnia, daytime fatigue, confusion, mood swings, digestive issues, and memory problems.
Well, it's light and dark signals that are fed through the optic nerve that communicate with the pineal gland that help to balance your circadian rhythm.
To get rid of jet lag, Barbara O'Neill suggests moving your bedtime and wake-up time ahead by 15 to 30 minutes. This method allows your body to adjust its circadian rhythm to the new time zone.
There are some things that will block the release of those hormones. One is caffeine. Caffeine actually stops the release of those hormones for 5 hours. One lady said, "Does that mean I can drink the coffee in the morning?" Nutrition. It's important to be eating, and we've looked at this a few times, high fibre, generous proteins, and your healthy fats.
To maximize your sleep quality, Barbara O'Neill recommends a few tips. Make your room cool and dark. Get morning sunlight to regulate your circadian rhythm. Avoid caffeine and sugar in the evening, and maintain a balanced diet. Also, regular exercise and stress management can significantly enhance your sleep. If you're dealing with jet lag or a disrupted sleep schedule, gradually adjust your sleep and wake times to align with the new time zone. This can help your body's internal clock reset more smoothly. And remember, while sleep aids like barbiturates might seem like a quick fix, they can lead to dependency. It's best to rely on natural remedies and maintain a consistent sleep routine. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on health and wellness. Share your own sleep tips or questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and sleep tight.